Assalamu alaikum everyone, welcome back to Shib update today, and I am on the 15 minutes time frame at the moment. It does look like Shib is on the verge of moving a little bit lower. And how low can you go? Basically you just came down in here, made the flag, which is a bear flag right over there, and the bear flag shows that Shib is really ready to go to 1185. So you have a trading opportunity of nearly 7.45%. A good day trade, a good nice sweet 7.5% is good when you consider the smaller time frames. And now here it is. You had a trend line, but it does look like the trend line is also getting lost. You can see that previously we had some nice good support. You had one support right there, you had another support here, you had another support here, and now you're breaking down. Maybe it's time to take that stop loss at 1146 and maybe push down to 1041. And who knows, I think what you have to do right now in this particular scenario is match what Bitcoin does, because a lot of altcoin are very okay, I'm going to rephrase that. They're able to do things based on what Bitcoin does. They don't do things for themselves, right? You can have a nice good chart pattern going on with altcoin, but when it comes to Bitcoin, it just invalidates everything. You have a bullish pattern here, Bitcoin drop, that bullish pattern gets invalidated. So whatever Bitcoin does is what the altcoins are 90% of the time going to be doing. And by the way, if Bitcoin drops just a little bit, you're going to have altcoin dropping even way more, like 3 times more than what Bitcoin is dropping. So 10% for Bitcoin here can actually be 50, 40%, 30% at least we're talking about. Now, if Bitcoin moves to 72,000 or 73,000, you can watch the update today and check why do I say 72 or 73. I think that's going to be the bottom, and it's going to happen in March. At least until the middle of March, we're going to have a bottom. That is the middle of the month. Normally, that's when psychologically it makes sense to kind of bottom out. When it comes to the middle of the month, there's a lot of influence that goes on with the middle of the month. I don't know why, but I've actually noticed that sometimes when you have a downtrend from let's say February, it happens until the middle of the month. And if you have an uptrend, it also happens that somewhere in the middle of the month, from 14 to 20 or 19 of the date 14 to 19, that's when you get the bottom or the top, basically. So today's 4. In the next 10 days, 12 to 12 days, I think the bottom should be in, and it's gonna be in. We are really oversold. So whatever, if there's gonna be a crash, I don't know if there's gonna be a crash or not, but I think if we ever get Shib down to 568, that would be an incredible buying opportunity one more time. But anyways, even anything below 1041, I think is still going to be a very big discount. In my opinion, 1277 is still a very big discount, right? It doesn't matter. These are just the buying ranges when it comes. For me, 1277 is still a bear market, and 500 is still a bear market. I consider both of them bear markets, because bull run, when the bull run happens and maybe get 50, 30, 40x, and you tell people I entered at 1000, maybe tell people I entered at 2000, everyone is going to go crazy that you're a legend, man, you bought the bottom, right? So when you zoom in, that's when you have a lot of noise, especially when you trade short-term frame. And when you zoom out, you really understand that there's nothing much going on other than the fact that we're waiting for this train to leave at some point and try to push up and go to the moon. All right, I'm gonna draw the moon here, so look at that. My drawing skills are actually pretty good. I didn't know. And that's all for the video. I'm going to see you in the next one, loves.